through the weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, how was the weekend at Fort William? Practice days, everything.
Yeah,
like
pretty
that.
hard really. Like obviously the weather was pretty savage up there, it always is. So yeah, it's never easy, and being at home is always super busy, and all the team from Hatton Bikes came up, all the people building the bikes, so the pits were hectic, which is sick, but like at the same time it's nice just to have the crew you're always with at races and things like that. Yeah, from first practice day, well, from track walk even, I was not really sure on the changes they'd done, because it looked like they made it not easy, but easy to go
It's
fast.
definitely easier.
Yeah, definitely easier. And I was a bit worried because I like, probably me as a rider, I prefer the more technical element. I'm not very good at just like riding one line really fast, which is, well, like Andorra, I just really struggle on that stuff. So when I walked the track, I was like, "Ooh, all right, okay, this could be tough." And then from first practice day, I think we rolled down one run. Second run, I was just like, holy shit, this is ridiculously fast. But like, I felt really, really good on the bike. And I remember riding thinking like, I literally don't think I can go any quicker than that. And this was my second run. So I was like, shit, right, I need to calm down here. And I did my third run, and then I was just like, right, Charlie, you need to, that's it, don't do any more runs. So I did 3 runs, and then I did one more after, just to roll down and just get more familiar with all the lines and things like that. Yes, that first day I literally did 4 practice runs, which is not really that many. Normally you do 6 or 7. I know it's a long physical track as well, so I thought like the least runs I can do,
The better.
by the end, because obviously like the runs you don't do at the start of the week, you're going to be obviously fresher when it actually matters on the Saturday afternoon. So yeah, I just tried to take that into consideration as well.
So then moving into like quality, I can't remember where you like seeded.
6th I was in
Sixth,
quality.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was your sort of, just take me through the whole weekend. Like, what was your sort of approach from practice onwards?
After practice, I was like, right, I knew I was riding fast. Me and Andy had been like trying different lines together, and I think that always helps over the race weekend. Like we'll just follow each other. I'll go left, he'll go right. We'll sit at the bottom. I think right's better. So it's quite a good like team bond we've got, and we'll even do stuff on GoPro timing and things like that. So yeah, that really helps, things like that. And then yeah, coming to quali day, did another like 1-2 practice runs in the morning. Then quali I was 6th with a bit of a mistake in the woods, like blew both my feet out riding through a rut like a squid. And then yeah, got to the bottom, decent run. And times were actually really tight. I think I was like 2.5 seconds maybe off Bruning. He was in first. So it was really close. So I was like, okay. I was riding well, maybe like thought a medal would be possible. So I sort of had that mindset of, right, we could actually do pretty well here. And then, yeah, Sunday came around. Everything was as normal, really. Just struggled in the morning to eat anything. I'm always pretty rubbish in the morning, to be fair. Like, we're trying to eat something on race day. It doesn't feel like nerves. It's just like, I just physically can't eat anything.
Yeah.
So I guess it is linked
Yeah,
to
it's
nerves.
like butterflies in your stomach sort of thing.
Yeah, literally, it's like almost my throat like closes up, and it's like, no, you're about to do something stupid, like.
But it's funny you say
yourself down a mountain.
it's funny you say how it's not nerves, because you're not associating it with nerves.
No.
You're just like, oh, this is a feeling. I'm right. You're kind of used to it.
Yeah.
Almost. So you're not like
definitely.
feeling it and thinking, oh, I'm nervous, because that would make it worse.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, I'm feeling nervous. I'm uptight. I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Whereas you're just like, oh no, it's race day.
Yeah. I think it's like your body's natural reaction with, obviously everyone reacts different, but at the end of the day, you are about to not risk your life, but you're about to you're about to take some risks. Like, you could hurt yourself. So I think it's your body saying like, oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe we could smash ourselves up here. So maybe let's just take it easy. But yeah, so I think as soon as I get out of breakfast and get to the track, then I'm like, feel all good then. So yeah, start to eat a bit more. And then yeah, practice was good in the morning. And then yeah, the rain came down. I was just like, to be fair, if I was to pick a World Champs track, Fort William would probably be it. And the conditions to be raining.
Yeah.
So it's like, to be fair, the stars definitely aligned that day, and yeah, I think that would be my perfect setup for a World Champs, to be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, it did just work perfectly, and yeah, we was at the top warming up, and I was just like, yeah, felt good, smiling, just happy, and yeah, no nerves really at all. We did a few little trick bits to the bike, like we covered the calipers with tape and things like that, because that track, you don't really brake that much, and in the wet, the brakes just don't get hot. So you come into a section and you pull them, and there's just nothing, because there's no heat in them. So like in the past, we've gone to smaller rotors there to try and keep some heat in. Yeah, we just did little things like covering the calipers. We had a peak extension on, full roll-offs, extra long mud guard. Like we was prepared for the wet, which I think at the top, I seen like there's quite a lot of people faffing at the top,
squabbling,
like yeah, trying to get like an extra lens on their thing, and it wasn't sticking properly. And I think just little things like that, we just had it all ready to go. And I think living in the UK, we're always ready for it, to be honest, because like probably 70% of the time we're going out riding in those conditions. So yeah, I think we were ready for it. And then yeah, the run itself was fast, clean, no mistakes. And if I was to say it was a World Champs winning run, I probably wouldn't. Like in my head,
interesting,
it wasn't like a holy shit, I was lit it on fire. I just rode everything really good. All the crucial sections carried really good speed. Or like the tighter corners, you had to like come out with exit speed. I did. Like the wood section, I just rode it clean. I rode it probably not on the limit, but I think if you did ride on the limit, you could easily crash. So yeah, and then just at the bottom, just gave everything with pedals. But I think the section before the motorway, I knew that was quite important. I absolutely pedaled my ass off there. Then on the motorway, I was absolutely dead. Like I had absolutely nothing. So I was like pedaling to the jumps, like pedaling through treacle. Then yeah, across the line, I think Angel Suarez is in the hot seat. And yeah, just ended up sitting there for quite a while. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's sick. That's so cool. Yeah, when you say the bit before the motorway, do you mean the kind of stump gap?
Yeah.
So yeah,
so from like, I guess the exit of the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the corner. We keep talking about it. We talked about it in the pink bike video as well. But that last like left-hander just before you come out into the open there with the uphill.
Yeah.
Just fascinating to watch that every year for William. It's just that sort of section that seems to make it up.
Yeah.
And you just tick the boxes, as you say. It's like, I think your top split was like people were going up on your top split.
Definitely, yeah.
But then your middle was really solid, like down all the sort of chunky gnar stuff.
Yeah.
And then your woods was super clean, and then the nail in the coffin was just that left-hander. You insided it, I think.
Yeah, inside it.
And then the pedals like got on it super early. There was about 50% of the riders were fucking that left-hander up.
It was really hard, that bit.
And so you hadn't got onto the podium prior to Worlds?
Wow, no.
That's cool.
So I think that was probably why at the end I was literally just like, oh my God, what has happened here?
Yeah.
I was literally just so in shock.
Yeah. No, it was funny. It's actually cool to see when somebody is like literally on the podium in shock, like clearly not ready for this at all.
I thought like a medal, if I have an absolute stonker of a run, would be like amazing, like unreal. But then to win it was like, what is going on? Yeah, it was probably, well, not maybe in like deep down in my mind, maybe I had like a little thought as if, yeah, come on, we maybe can win it. But yeah, like pretty insane. It was probably it was over my expectations, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's taken, still to this day, it's like someone will say, oh, all right, champ. And you're like, what? And you'd be like, oh shit, yeah, I did actually win that race.
Yeah, it's not fully sunk in.
Definitely not fully sunk in. And I think it was because it was such a jump from my previous result. There was no like nice trajectory into it. It was just like bang.
Yeah.
Straight to world champ.
Yeah, at home as well.
At home in front of everyone. Yeah. Family there. Yeah, it was absolutely insane.
What was that like, just wandering around and like seeing all those faces afterwards?
Mad, absolutely mad. Yeah, it hadn't sunk in, definitely not.
Yeah.
And still, like, even putting my jersey on the day for the first time in quali, I was just like, oh shit. It was the first time I've ever actually tried it on. It's like, oh shit. It's real.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pinch me moment, really.
Yeah. It gave me a sort of Reese back in 2020 sort of vibes, same sort of thing, like a kind of real breakthrough, unexpected, just beside yourself sort of moment.
Me, I was almost like emotionless. It was quite a strange, surreal feeling that never really felt before. Like, I've won races before, nationals, things like that, but to win at that level, it's like, you can't really describe how it feels. And I almost didn't really feel much at all, I guess, because it hadn't sunk in. But everyone else around me was like crying, shouting at me like, you've just won World Champs. I was just like, I just couldn't process it, I guess.
Yeah.
So everyone was so stoked around me, and I was just like, I just couldn't really compute
fathom
what
it.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really weird feeling, and even like the past few weeks just been mental. Like, such a change to what I'd normally be doing, like going on the telly and things like that. Going on BBC Breakfast, that was quite an experience. But mad.
If you enjoyed this content, please give us a like and subscribe. If you want to listen to the full thing, it's available on all of your favorite audio podcast platforms, including YouTube. And thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting. Let's get it.